Hi, I'm Andrew Clark, the Logistics Optimizer, and if you run an e-commerce warehouse, you have to hear this. What if you could get a near 80% reduction in travel path simply by changing the way you pick your orders? Well, you can, and you can do it with OptiPick from Optioryx. OptiPick's a new kind of optimization software where you load up a map of your warehouse and then you extract the picking data from your warehouse management system, and then you optimize it for both the travel path and the way those orders are clustered together. You can even do scenarios where you can look at the way you zone your warehouse for even further improvements. Let's have a look at this example here. Here on the left we have a non-optimized pick cluster. 60 picks, 294.9 meters, following a conventional snaking pick path through the warehouse. On the right, we have an order cluster for 62 picks, 168.9 meters, and you can see this is just radically different. One, it comes from a smaller of the area of the warehouse because the clusters have been optimized. And the route, you can see it just kind of like skirts around the outside of the warehouse in a big loop for a huge reduction in travel path. OptiPick also lets you see a heat map of the warehouse. So if you've got, in this case here, a fast picking zone and then a slow picking zone, you can see immediately where you've got, see these yellow slower moving items are stuck in a fast pick zone, and we've got fast pick items stuck in a slow pick zone. So that helps you re-establish your slotting and get that for further improvements. And you can look at the travel areas in the warehouse and you get a heat map of that, and you can see if you've got congestion risk areas, right? So that you can then reslot your warehouse again to reduce that and get further improvements. So let's have a look at those results again. On the left, keeping the order cluster size the same, so not doing anything physical in the warehouse, simply by changing the way the picks are grouped together. You can go from 15.48 kilometers for the 1,000 order batch in this particular example, down to 6.39 kilometers. Same cluster size, we split it in two zones, and then we optimize the pick clusters and the routing of those orders. That is a 58.7% reduction. If you want to go further and look at larger trolleys, maybe robotized trolleys, maybe multi-batch picking like with our WMS, and you go to larger clusters. So here we've gone from 20 to 60, so there's 3 times, but 80% reduction in travel path. 15.48 down to 3.22 kilometers. Now that is just gobsmackingly amazing. If you want to find out how to do that and how to get these sort of results in your warehouse, then reach out to me at logisticscloudco.com or find me on LinkedIn under Andrew Clark, the Logistics Optimizer. That's Optimizer with an S. Okay, I'll speak to you soon.